It is with deep regret that I address you today, my friends of the media, and through you, the people of India, on an issue that has assumed dangerous and monstrous proportions. My acquaintance with the law obliges me to be both frank in my views and restrained in my language. Governors appointed by the BJP since 2014 have repeatedly violated the letter and spirit of the Constitution of India. In the process, they have gravely impaired parliamentary democracy, its conventions and traditions. I may remind you that there are at least 3 landmark judgments of the courts when the governors concerned acted in gross violation of the Constitution in Arunachal Pradesh in 2016, in Uttarakhand in 2016, and in Karnataka in 2019. Despite these judgments and the statements of law, the Governor of Rajasthan has stalled and continues to stall a perfectly valid request of the Council of Ministers of Rajasthan to convene a session of the Legislative Assembly. It is settled law that the Governor shall act on the aid and advice of the Council of Ministers. The Governor has no discretion, let me repeat, no discretion at all in the matter. The questions that the Governor had raised to stall the request were irrelevant and beyond his authority. His current stand, that the law gives him a discretion to summon the Assembly or not, is a complete distortion of the law declared by the courts. The fundamental basis of a parliamentary democracy is a functioning legislature. If the executive government wants the legislature to meet, it has the absolute right and authority to call a session. The governor is only a formal instrument, and I repeat, the governor is only a formal instrument to sign and issue the summons to the MLAs. If a chief minister who is accused of not enjoying a majority wants to prove his majority, he is entitled to call a session at the earliest to prove his majority. No one can stand in his way. Placing any obstacle to calling the session would undermine the fundamental basis of a parliamentary democracy. We are astonished and anguished by the attitude of the Governor of Rajasthan. We are therefore protesting today before all Raj Bhavans in the country to highlight the gravity of the issue and draw the people's attention to the violations of the Constitution. We sincerely hope that the Governor of Rajasthan will obey the law and only the law. He must remember that he has no other masters except the Constitution and the law. He must immediately grant the request of the Council of Ministers and summon a session of the Legislative Assembly of Rajasthan.